Six plays that we think he'll be talking about tomorrow. A.J. Green likes to juggle in his spare time.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely crazy if you think this is skill. This is luck. Surrounded by 5 guys, and he comes up with it.
Stayed after it.
Of course, you're going to agree with Dan.
Luck is the residue of design, Rodney.
Surrounded by 5 guys, and he comes up with it.
Stayed after it.
Of course, you're going to agree with Dan.
Luck is the residue of design, Rodney. Cleveland stays winless. Second straight week, Jay Ajayi goes for over 200 yards in a Dolphin win.
Yeah, and he set the tone. Physical running absolutely wore the Buffalo defense down in the second half.
Buffalo's got New England coming up next. Speaking of which, Tom Brady has 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions since his return.
Yeah, Brady and Gronk make the headlines, but really running back LeGarrette Blount with his physical running game was the headline.
Now 6-1. Matthew Stafford has looked great lately. He hits Anquan Bolden for the game winner.
Yes, on this last drive, Stafford was great. The receivers made plays. Detroit needed this win, needed that drive.
Falcons in overtime on a 4th and 1 from their own 45.
And I got to disagree with Coach Dan Quinn. Punt the ball. Chargers offense is too good to give them ball in good field position.
And that field position was taken advantage by Josh Lambeau. Chargers win. That's back-to-back losses for the Falcons after that 4-1 start. Eagles handed the Vikings their first loss of the year. Sam Bradford got roughed up.
Yes, he did. This was the story of the game. Pass pressure all day by that pass rush of Philadelphia. They got after Bradford in many ways, just sacked him, hit him almost every play, Dan. This has got to be a concern for the Vikings.
6 times he was sacked. He also lost 2 fumbles. All right, first loss of the year. Any concerns here as we move forward with the Vikings?
I think they have to be concerned because they can't run the ball, but I wouldn't panic. I think, Norv Turner is one of the best offense coordinators in the league. I think he'll make the necessary adjustments, and I still believe they have the best defense in the league.
Their defense played great today, but they've got to protect Sam Bradford better going down the stretch. He took way too many hits today.
Why do you think the Falcons went for that 4th and 1
well, I think
in their own territory?
Coach Dan Quinn, I think he's trying to set the tone and say, hey, we're going to be aggressive. Our offense is really the strength of our team. But if you look at it, last week was devastating loss, come back and lose this way, and you still have to play Green Bay, Kansas City, the Eagles, and play within your division.
Yeah, he's trying to get that win, but even if they make it there at the 45-yard line, you still got a long ways to go to get in scoring range. I thought the risk was just too great there.